Hey everyone, in this video of some place in the Roman Republic, I'm going to be speaking more on Caesar's Blue Legion, okay? And military officer training and everything. And some laws regarding how to deal with barbarians if you're on your training in the wilderness in the Roman Republic. First of all, remember, a blue Roman legion is already known by the barbarians. They won't attack you, okay? Because the barbarians are not the enemies of Caesar's blue legions, and the blue legions are not enemies of Caesar. The blue legions are not enemies of the barbarians. This is rule number one. So, in your training, to all the officers in the Blue Legion, Caesar's Blue Legion, no barbarian is going to attack you, okay? Because you're already known by them, okay? Look, the barbarians are not foolish, okay? They also have their ways on knowing and spying in the Roman Republic on which unit is this and this. So if you're part of Caesar's Blue anything, the barbarians will not directly attack you, okay? Especially when you're in your blue uniform, okay? This is why this blue uniform is so important. First thing, okay? So you are not to violently engage with any barbarian. First thing, okay? Because you're training to destroy a disobedient Red Legion. First thing, okay? So your training is also going to be education and diplomacy, okay? Even the standard, this is why the Caesar's Blue Legion is a very prestigious elite unit. You will receive an education in diplomacy, okay? Even as a standard average legionnaire. That you mustn't go and provoke the barbarians unnecessarily and start a war for no reason. This is number one. So if you're too much of a provocateur or provocateur or something like this, or provocateur, okay, or provocateur, it means you will just be kicked out of the legion if you unnecessarily provoke anything with the barbarians, okay? So you are not to engage any barbarian unless they agitate something and they attack you first. Yes, then you have a right to stab them with the gladius, okay? If you're somewhere on a march or you are just in your training program, okay? Only if they come with weapons to you and point them at you do you have a right to defend yourself, but you mustn't provoke them, okay? So this is just to explain to you this education, that you will also receive an education, a basic education in diplomacy, as in you will learn about the barbarian tribes, their names, the Goths, Visigoths, Vandals, there's many tribes, okay? So you must educate yourself about the many different tribes of the barbares. And you must be skilled on how to communicate, okay? Not come in some anti-barbary attitude, the first thing. And neither are you supposed to have this anti Red Legion attitude, okay? You're just supposed to be very level-headed, stable-minded, okay? Know when to use force, know when to speak, what to speak, when to attack, when not to attack. And always your priority must be to defeat a red Roman legion. That is your main priority, okay? So remember, your main threat on the battlefield will be to quell a rebellion of a Roman province that has walled itself up, okay, with almighty red Roman legions, all skilled in the Roman tactics of the Red Military Academy, okay? Same thing on the sea. You aren't to attack any barbarian ship, okay? It doesn't matter who's in that barbarian ship, okay? You mustn't provoke anything with the barbares. Now look, if there is unnecessary oppression, let's just say a disobedient Red Legion goes and provokes a barbarian encampment somewhere for no reason, okay? Without first speaking to Caesar's Blue Legion about it. And they just think, okay, these barbarians are weak, okay? There's either children or just peaceful barbarians, okay? They don't mean any harm. They're just living in the wilderness. And some Red Legions think, hey, let's just do some mischief here. Then Caesar's Blue Legion's execution, unit and is waiting, okay, to carry out arrests because this is a disobedient Red Legion, okay? There's certain laws when it comes to Roman ways of war. Only when it's you're supposed to wait for the enemy to come to you. You're not supposed to go to the enemy and, march like a crazy bunch of barbarians, if that makes any sense, okay? So just to explain to you what you're getting into when you come to this Blue Legion. Same thing on the sea, okay? You mustn't go and just board a barbarian ship, okay? Yes, you can insult each other, make fun of each other. If you want to make fun of barbarians, go right ahead. But you mustn't go and do things violently, okay? Now, if somebody from Caesar's Blue Legion is agitating a barbarian encampment or a barbarian civilization unnecessarily, that Blue Legionnaire will be dealt with immediately by the commanding officer, okay? All the barbarians need to do is just send some kind of a message, okay? That, yes, this legion did this. There will be a fair investigation, okay? For the 25,000th time, okay? That's all I have in this video recording. I'll see you people later. You can check out some things, okay, in this description box in the description below. Some links.